Right, I'm going to do a painting just using Floetrol today, and I'm using some quite bright colours for a change. So I thought I'd give that a go, just on a small canvas. I'm going to add the silicone as well. And I have put the masking tape around the canvas, as I usually do. But I just thought it might be interesting to see how it turned out with just bright colours. Also, the paints I've got, they're all different brands, so there are different thicknesses, and I've had to add different amounts of Floetrol to each one. Over in the UK, the Floetrol is quite expensive actually, so I'm not sure whether I'm going to continue using it, because the PVA and the silicone that I've used in previous paintings has done a perfectly good job. So whether or not it's worth actually using Floetrol for that price, I'm not really sure. So I've made the paint slightly thicker this time as well. I don't really know how that's going to work. It may be too thick. We'll have to see. It's got a few lumps in it, that green, so we'll see what happens there. The green was a little bit on the old side and was pretty thick, so that may cause some problems. But we will, it's all just a test anyway, so we'll see what it turns out like. And some nice bright yellow to finish it off. The colours I think are really good, but what it turns out like is another story. Not even sure I've got enough paint. Anyway, we'll see. Let's drop that in from a bit more height. These are, this is fluorescent green, and I've got a pale blue, the one I've been using for a few other paintings, and fluorescent pink and fluorescent orange. So, but the Floetrol did take a little bit away from the green as well, I'd have to say. Kind of muted it a little bit. Anyway, so let's get that orange in. And I think I'm not actually going to mix it that much in the cut. Maybe just give it one stir. Just got some yellow now. I also keep meaning to leave one lot of paint without the silicone in it, but I keep forgetting. So that's not happened again. Right, there's not a great deal of paint here, but we'll see. So let's give it one stir. Mix that up. One stir might be too much actually, but we'll see. Anyway, here we go. I'm just going to pour it on as well. Stick into the masking tape. Now, get some more on the other side. Oops. Right, let's get most of this bit off here. Let's get this out. Right, let's move that around a little bit. You can see this is thicker than the normal consistency you would probably use. Quite like the colours though. That one to mix up. I'm having trouble getting the masking tape to stick today because it's a really hot day here. but it does seem to have worked. Just don't want these colours to mix too much. Get some nice patterns. And I will take the masking tape off once I've covered the whole front of the canvas. Alright, let's get this down here. You can actually smell the Floetrol in the paint. Just get that into the corner. You can see some bubbles and cells starting to appear, but I will get the hairdryer on this once I've got all the paint covering the canvas. Nearly there. Right, that's that done. Let's just bring it all back a little bit more. Quite like those colours, I have to say. It's moving quite slowly because the paint is a little bit thicker. Right, let's get the hairdryer onto that. See what happens. Not a massive number of cells appearing there so far. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to bang the canvas a bit so we can get some of the bubbles out. That won't make any difference, to be honest. Let's give it another go with the hairdryer. Oh, the hairdryer's content. Right, well, I'm going to take the masking tape off. I don't actually think there's going to be enough paint to go down the sides, so I'll probably paint the sides separately. But I do like those colours.